This is Joe Snodgrass here to present
Hello
my
everyone,
personal plan for
this is
innovation
Joe
and
Snodgrass,
leadership in the DNP role.
here to present my personal plan for innovation and leadership in the DNP role.
Leadership,
So what is leadership?
is any behavior that
Is
influences
any
the actions and
behavior that
attitudes of others
influences
to
the
achieve
actions
certain
and
results. It's
attitudes
neither
of
good nor
others
bad. The
to
values of a
achieve
society will
certain
determine
results.
if the leader
It's
is
neither good nor
effective
bad.
by
The
the
values of a
characteristics that
society will
they
determine the leadership
display,
of an
whether they be
individual,
good, bad, or ugly.
whether it be bad, good,
that
ugly,
they
based
use
on the
to
goals and results
pursue
being pursued, and
the
on
goals
the means used to influence others.
sought after, and how
Extremely
they influence
effective
others.
leaders
Extremely
have
effective
always
leaders
had
have
characteristics
good
of
and
either
bad
good,
characteristics.
bad, or some
Being
even
good
ugly.
being noble
The
and
good,
virtuous, and bad
example
being
might
corrupt
be
and
the
immoral,
moral,
noble,
noble,
virtuous
virtuous individual.
whatever
The
they
bad,
did
corrupt,
moral
to
to try to
immoral
get to that
politician.
end result.
And some ugly,
Society will
there's
determine whether
been
they were
leaders that
effective or
have
not.
engaged in things like treason and murder.
My personality
This
assessment
is my
goes. I'm an introverted individual. I like the solitude, intuition. I think
which revealed that
thoughts
basically, again, I'm like some other individuals. I've heard their presentations. I can't believe how accurate this thing
but
is.
very rarely
Shows that I'm an introverted
individual.
I like to keep myself, which is very true.
Provided.
I draw my source of energy from inside. As far as intuition, it represents the method of information perception. They believe mainly that the information that is received are from the internal or an imaginative world. Thinking how information is processed, basically I'm a logical person. I don't operate off of feelings very much. There has to be some logic to the reasoning. Assessment, the perceiving reflects how information is processed, and inclined to always improvise and do something else. Explore alternative options.
Maxwell's 21 Virtues of Leadership.
As far as virtues of leadership, I really enjoyed
excellent.
book
So
by
as
John Maxwell.
Kelly's
Also, I really like that
10 Faces of Innovation.
Tom Kelly's
I incorporated both into the
Faces of
presentation
Innovation
here.
However,
As far as character,
I've
I'll
both in the
just go over a
presentation
few
here.
of them, not all of them, but a few. Character, I think, is
can be
important.
It says
A leader has to
of
have
rock.
character.
Real character is bigger
on the inside than on the out. Follows more someone positive.
Your follows.
Communication, I think, is by far the most important. Without it, you travel alone. Don't take something
that displays positive
simple
character
and try to make it complicated. In other words,
communication. I think
communication
is probably the most important of all leadership
courage
skills.
I think is also important. Is the desire to
boldly
go.
There's an old saying that says, "Keep it simple.
It will inspire
stupid.
Others to
Seal
follow
it with a kiss."
Generosity.
Don't make something
really
that
believe
is simple, complicated, but it's okay to take something complicated.
History will be kind to you.
You need to stay focused. The sharper it is, the sharper you have done to help others.
So
need to show confidence.
Keep that in mind. Initiative, complacency.
If you build it,
they
will come.
Learn to listen.
Always strive for excellence. Follow through on your endeavors. Find ways to improve. Inspire others to always be
someone positive.
Be courageous.
Has
character.
They will be
out to
follow you.
Have a positive attitude. You have never gone before. That is courage in a nutshell.
Always think. Have the can-do attitude. Be a positive.
It will inspire commitment from followers. Don't settle for just
relationships. This is a big problem for.
Have the courage to step up and
people like myself that are
whatever it
introverts
is that you desire.
If you get along, they will go
be
along.
A good listener.
But people will
not
follow you until they know how much.
If you believe you
care,
can,
so it's important for you to develop relationships.
As far as servanthood, I think is another. Relationships,
very important.
This is a drawback on the introvert. They, like I said before, they are basically
On top of that,
to
it
live in
builds
solitude,
confidence and it
which
builds
is true
character.
for me also. It's a very
To get
one of
ahead,
the most
put
prominent
others first.
weaknesses I probably
You
have.
have to be a teachable person.
I just
to
don't like to mingle
leading,
with people
you have
very
to
much.
Keep learning.
But
To
it's,
learn,
you know, in a
it's
leadership
basically,
role,
do
you
you
have
have
to develop
positively?
some type of
Learning
relationship
builds
with
character.
people. People are
You
not going
cannot
to
be
follow you until
prideful
they know how
and
much you
teachable
care
at the same
about them.
time. The greatest
That's
mistake
definitely
one
area
can
that
make
I need
is
to
the
work on
fear
myself.
that you will make a mistake.
Security,
Mistakes ensure
be willing
learning.
to give your people the credit.
Vision,
You don't need to
you can
log up.
see only
grab
what
all
you
the
can
glory.
see. Vision
Always push
is the inner
people up.
voice of past experiences. Write them down.
Don't steal their
And
thunder,
start
but it's
working
okay to give
on
them
your
the light.
desires and your visions.
Self-discipline. Be first. The first person you lead has to be you. Don't be a captive to anything. It diminishes one character. Conquer yourself and don't make excuses. Servanthood, I really like this one. I think it's very, very important in the building character. You have to get ahead, put others first. Just do good unto all. That's one of my biggest, that's my motto there. Do good unto all. Be a servant of the people, and history will always be kind. It builds character and it builds confidence. And always your vision. Well, let's go back to teachability. To keep leading, you have to keep learning. That's just a must. You can't. To learn is to grow positively. Learning builds character. You cannot be prideful and teachable at the same time. The greatest mistake one can make is to be fearful that you will make a mistake. But mistakes ensure learning. So the teachability, there's something to be said about that. You always have to keep learning if you're going to be an effective leader. And then your vision, you can sees only what you can see. It's the inner voice of past experiences. Keep your visions written down, then start working on them.
As far as strengths go,
So
I
some
think
of
I have
the
good
strengths
intuition.
that I think that
I'm
I
a
have
logical
personally,
thinker.
good
I know how to improvise.
intuition.
I know how to
I think I'm
overcome
a logical
obstacles.
thinker.
And
Like I said, I don't
Kelly
really
would
react
classify
out of
that as
feelings.
a hurdler.
Very often I try to contain my emotions.
45 years worth of
and
experience within the
know
Air
how
Force.
to improvise and overcome
with the
obstacles,
government,
basically from
on-the-job training,
Kelly's
management, supervisory
writings. I guess
experience.
that would describe me as a
Excellent
hurdler.
organizational skills, I think.
Here again,
That's
I've got
one of
over
my
45
strengths.
years of U.S. Air Force
degrees in management,
leadership,
with an
OJT,
MBA
and
in nursing,
supervisory
MSc
experience.
in family
I
practice.
think I'm an
pursuing the
excellent
doctorate
organizer.
in Brandman.
Excellent
Currently at
organizational skills, I should say.
uh,
3 degrees in
Indian Health
management,
Services. I do
including MBA
fill in
management, 2
about
degrees
half
in
the time
nursing,
as a
MSc
chief medical
family
officer
practice.
in her absence.
Now pursuing the
I
DNP
think I'm an easygoing
at Brandon
individual as
University.
philosophy goes.
I think I'm a
characteristics
teachable
of my own. I
Always
prefer the
seeking to
situational
better,
leadership style and dealing
way
with
of
follows,
thinking.
not one
I
specific
think I'm
style.
self-disciplined. I'm
Building
committed
interpersonal
to
relationships,
whatever
and teach by
endeavors,
serving others.
whatever task I might undertake. Currently, right now, I'm in part-time as a chief medical officer with the Indian Health Services. I fill in a lot for the CMO when she's not here, when she stays gone a lot. My personal philosophy, I think I'm an easygoing individual. I'll sit and I'll listen. I prefer a pleasant atmosphere type of environment, but I prefer a situational type of leadership style, building interpersonal relations, teaching by serving others.
As far as
Weaknesses like
solitude, I
stay
stay
detached
detached.
on that.
I need to improve
speaking,
upon,
as you probably can tell.
relationship building, learn to listen to others,
like
public
Toastmasters
speaking is
that.
a big fear of
I
mine.
get a little impatient.
Probably need
That's
to get
another weakness.
involved with Toastmasters,
I guess
other
I need to learn
organizations to
to,
improve these communication
be patient
skills
with others.
If not, maybe Dale Carnegie, other organizations that to self-improve. Impatient with others. I guess I need to be more patient with others, or try to learn to build more relationships. I'd rather just do it myself than try to wait around. Waiting distracts me from other tasks I have to do if I've got something on my mind that needs to be accomplished. Personal DNP,
My personal
leadership
DNP philosophy plan,
like I
a
said,
situational type of leader.
I think
a
I'm
leader
situational. I will adapt to whatever the
define
environment
himself in
dictates.
one
I
specific
like
type.
to think that I try
You
to
have
do
to be
good to all.
versatile in your approach,
Versatile,
whether it be democratic, autocratic, or
individual,
whatever the case may be,
I
depending
try to
on the
be an effective
situation.
communicator.
Be an effective communicator. Like I said, don't take
Don't
something
make it complicated.
I mean, you can
Just
take
keep
something
it simple.
complicated and make
Stupid
it
is
simple,
saying
but don't
the
take
don't
something
seal it with a kiss.
simple and make it complicated.
Possess desire.
You have to
No
have
one
the
can measure the heart
desire
of any
to whatever it
person
is
or
that you're
individual.
going after. No one can measure the heart
Great
of any
leaders
person.
possess enormous
Great
desire.
leaders possess enormous
Weak
desire.
desire produces weak
Weak
results.
desire produces weak
Be a
results.
servant of the
First,
people.
learn to be a
History
servant.
will be kind. Do good unto all.
The greatest leader
Make
in
people
history,
feel needed.
I think,
Push them
was
up. Don't
Jesus
steal their
himself.
thunder.
He
Be a
always served others
philanthropist.
first.
It's okay to
putting
burn
them
both
before
ends of the
himself.
candle.
Do
Don't
good
let the
unto
flame
all,
go
make
out
people
before
feel
igniting
needed.
others. Be
Push
an
negatives
positive.
up and
And
positives
with
down.
great internal
You can be a
energy,
philanthropist,
intuition,
like
and
this.
vision of
It's
logical
okay
thoughts,
to burn
cross
both
the
ends of the
information that
candle,
you've
but
got for
don't
the
let
greater
the
good of
flame
all.
go out before you
Keep your
ignite
thoughts
others.
written down. Your dreams, your desires, your intuition.
Be an
keep them written
anthropologist
down.
with great internal energy, initiative, and vision, and logical thoughts, and possess the information for the greater good of all. Keep your thoughts, visions, and ideas written down.
As far as my DNP
As far as the
project,
scholarly
there seems to be
my
some
scholarly
controversy between the
project,
MPs,
I'm trying
to let
work
the
up,
MPs advance in their
why there's so
autonomy
much
in all
controversy
the states.
between
21 or
MDs and
22
the
states have come on board now.
The MDs
Giving
seem to
nurses,
think that
the nurse
we
practitioners
are
their
unsafe
total
in our
autonomy
practices.
in those states.
There's a lot of
However,
controversy
there's
in other states.
around 29 or so
They just
still
won't
left.
let
Some work
the
needs to be
MPs
there
have
to help
autonomy,
advance
and I think that's wrong.
nurse
I think we
practitioners
do,
to
from the
forward
research that I've
in those
already
areas.
done, shows that we have just as much ability
complete and
to
affordable
serve the
health care
public
in
as
all
do the
locations.
MDs,
And to gain the
literature
trust of
supports that.
MDs and state
So I'm
authorities
trying
that are
to
hindering NP advancement.
do this.
So that's
in a
what my
way that,
scholarly project is all
doesn't
about.
offend nobody, but at the same time, help the
Hopefully,
the MPs
whatever
move
work I
forward
do
in every
will be
state
published, and
within the
it
union.
will be for the better of the MPs, all MPs as a whole.